Hi. So, been looking for opportunities to study abroad as an international student, and most especially Canada. And I'd like to share some of the experience I've learned so far. First of all, when you're looking for a school, make sure that you know the province that the school is in, and maybe you can come to this site. It's called the DLI list. So here does the let's say the authorized schools, it's called the designated learning institution list. So here you can come. So these schools, the ones listed here, are eligible, and there are things you need to check. So for example, you come here and maybe pick one province. So I'll pick Saskatchewan, and then from here you can see these institutions that have been listed, and then the important part to check is if they offer the postgraduate work permit, if they are eligible. So you're looking for a school that is eligible. So for example, this one, I think it's for people who want to maybe do seminary. So you try and look for a school that is linked to what you want to do. So assuming you want to pick one school, so this one is not eligible, this one is not, so maybe this one. So you can just go to the school website. Okay, so this is the school website, and on the school website, okay, so you're coming to the school website so that you can check maybe the programs they offer and the one that you might like. So for example, this school, of course, it shows, okay, you're looking for the programs. So you're seeing some of the programs are here. It's still a theology school. So if you want anything linked to theology, you can come to this school. Also, if you know a specific school in this province, you can search. For example, I know this one. So, for example, the Saskatchewan Polytechnic, it has different it has different campuses. So all of the campuses are eligible for postgraduate work permit. So if you, let's say, pick this one, you can just check the school. So this is, they offer, let's say, diplomas and maybe some postgraduate certificates. So in case you want one of the courses, you can, this is the right place for you. And they also offer maybe 1 year, 2 year courses if you want short programs. So of course, this is the A to Z list of what they offer. And it also has international students. So in case you want that. Okay, so you're being asked if you want only the ones that accepts international students or just the entire list. So maybe I can pick the ones for international students. So still here, you can still search for Saskatchewan University. Okay, it's the university. So seeing, yeah, the University of Saskatchewan, you're seeing it's, I think, the biggest university in Saskatchewan, and you can just go to the school website, check some of the, maybe the undergraduate, the masters, and the PhD programs that are offered. Then can always go back and check a different province, maybe Quebec. It has a lot of learning institutions. So the whole idea you're trying to check here is if the school you want to maybe check the programs they offer, is it on the DLI list? And if it's in the DLI list, do they offer postgraduate work permit? Because I believe you'd want to maybe work, or yeah, work after your studies. So you wouldn't want to pick a school that is not eligible because it would cost you. So I think, yeah, even maybe Ontario, still the same. Yeah, so using a lot of these schools are on the DLI list, but they are not eligible for the postgraduate work permit, so you have to really be careful. So that's one thing to consider. Then another thing is, if let's say you're looking for a scholarship, some scholarships are linked to specific schools. So maybe looking, okay, scholarship. Mhm. Okay, we can just say scholarships in Canada. So just maybe picking these sites as an example. If you look through this one, they're talking about the University of Toronto, let's say York University. Then this one is the British Columbia. So it's, yeah, most of these are linked to specific schools. So if you want to target a specific scholarship, you have to also know if it's linked to a specific institution or is it general. Also, if let's say you'd gone to a specific university, maybe, okay, university, okay, this is in the UK, okay, it's in Australia. I okay, even checking this school. So every school they have their own, let's say, yeah, scholarships. So you'll find you can also come to the school website, check the specific scholarships that they support before, let's say, you consider the ones that you're going for. Though there are some which are general, they don't mind the institution you're going to. But I mean, these are some of the factors to take into consideration. Is if you want to, let's say, finance your studies using the student loans, you need to know those student loans that you're considering and also the schools that are eligible for those specific student loans. So, for example, we have maybe Empower Finance. You can check Empower, yeah, Empower Finance. So they finance schools around the world for international students. So for every, let's say, for example, Empower Finance, they have specific schools that they support. So when, let's say, you are selecting a school that you want to apply to and you want to use student loans, you also want to know, is this school on the supported list by Empower Finance. So you can come here and maybe check, for example, you can check University of Saskatchewan. Okay. So the thing, it's eligible. So also, yeah, make sure that if you want to use student loans, make sure that the school that you are looking for is on the list, or maybe use their own, because I think here they tell you, they can even suggest to you some of the schools you can apply to because they know that these are the right ones that you should go to. And then also you're seeing they have their own scholarships. And then the other loaning, maybe financing, is Prodigy Finance. So you want to also check the list of the schools that they support. So you're seeing they also, you can apply for the student loan, or which schools do we support. So okay, for the list of the schools, they're here. You can try do a global search. Maybe you can repeat Saskatchewan. Okay. I don't think their global search works, but we can try look at the list one by one, and at least I think also you can also download the list to make it easier for you to check through. Okay, so these are some of the things to consider. You can always contact them and make more inquiries about the schools, but you don't want to apply to a school and then realize